Join me as I dive into the wild story of a drunk driver's creepy mistake that totally backfired. A drunk driver decided to take a risky shortcut home, clearly not thinking about the potential consequences of their actions, and this decision set off a chain of events that would ultimately lead to a series of poor choices. Their impaired judgment led them to speed down a deserted road, ignoring the warning signs of an impending storm. The driver's reckless behavior was a perfect example of how drunk driving can lead to a series of catastrophic decisions. Their ability to assess risks was severely compromised, causing them to push their luck to the limit. The driver's mindset was a mix of overconfidence and poor evaluation of the situation, a deadly combination that would soon lead to disastrous consequences. The circumstances that contributed to the driver's poor choices were a combination of factors, including the late hour, the deserted road, and the driver's own state of intoxication. The stormy weather added to the tension, making the road conditions even more treacherous. As the driver continued to speed down the road, they failed to notice the warning signs of an accident waiting to happen. The driver's actions were a testament to the dangers of drunk driving, where a split-second decision can have devastating consequences. The driver's lack of attention to their surroundings and their inability to assess the risks of their actions made them a menace on the road. The events leading up to the mistake were a series of bad decisions, each one more reckless than the last. The driver's refusal to stop and reassess their situation was a critical error in judgment. The driver's overconfidence behind the wheel was a major factor in their decision-making process. The stormy weather and the deserted road only added to the sense of unease, making the driver's actions even more suspect. The driver's state of intoxication made them more prone to taking risks, which ultimately led to a series of catastrophic decisions. The driver's creepy mistake occurred when they failed to stop at a stop sign, speeding through the intersection and nearly hitting another car. The driver's actions were a perfect example of how drunk driving can lead to a series of catastrophic decisions. The driver's inability to stop and reassess their situation was a critical error in judgment. The driver's state of intoxication made them more prone to taking risks, which ultimately led to a series of disastrous consequences. The driver's mistake was a wake-up call, a stark reminder of the dangers of drunk driving. The key takeaway from this story is that drunk driving is a recipe for disaster, and the consequences can be devastating. The driver's actions were a perfect example of how impaired judgment can lead to a series of poor decisions, each one more catastrophic than the last. The story serves as a warning to all drivers, highlighting the importance of making safe choices and avoiding the dangers of drunk driving. This story raises important questions about what we would do in a similar situation, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you're looking for more intriguing stories like this one, be sure to check out my other videos for a dose of suspense and intrigue.